Hi, I'm Bernie Wild. In this video, I'm going to do something that I don't do that often, and that is to share a gear review on one particular product. Now, let me give you just a little brief backstory on this before we get started and have a look at it. A company contacted me about a year and a half ago and asked if we would be interested in reviewing a refrigerator freezer, a portable refrigerator freezer. And we kind of batted the idea back and forth between Susan and I, and then we did so with the company as well. And we finally decided that we would actually like to do this because it's something that we're interested in, and we think there are a lot of people out there that would like to hear about this type of thing. So we did so with the understanding that we would do it under no pressure, that we weren't going to do a whole bunch of unboxings and different videos and things like that right up front, that we would put some use into it, and then when we were ready we would go ahead and do a video. And I believe the company was extremely understanding. They have not contacted us about this for over a year. So they are exceptionally patient, and they honored their word. So we're very happy about that. Now, one thing for sure is if we don't like a product, we're not going to take our time to make a video about it or bring it to anyone's attention, unless we're just trying to say avoid the product. We would certainly send it back before we would do anything like this. Now, having spent a year and a half with this product, we're absolutely in love with it, I guess you'd say. We just really enjoy using it. It's been just so useful to us, and we're going to go into some of those things in just a moment with you. Okay, so this is the Setpower 53 quart refrigerator freezer, and it is quite large. It's actually running right now. It's very quiet. Comes with this little insert here that you can pull this out or keep it in to size it however you need, and then it's actually very easy to pull things out of the cooler. And it runs from about 0 degrees Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can actually freeze things in it or just keep things cold. Comes with a user manual. We've got it put into an adapter into the back of our truck now. We do use it inside our truck. We can plug it right into power, to our inverter right inside the truck there, or we can run it off of the 12 volt. Comes with a user manual. And it's got very easy to use settings. It's also very good on the automobile battery. It's got built-in protection for that, so you don't run out your battery and everything, and it'll actually protect the refrigerator from overpower and those things. I think it uses about 45 watts if I'm not mistaken, but we have just really enjoyed this quite a bit. And I'll tell you some of the ways that we've used this and how well it's worked for us. There are three main ways that we've been using this refrigerator quite a bit. One is while we're on the road, we can have our drinks and snacks and lunch and everything in this. And it just makes it a lot easier than pulling over on the side of the road and getting into our fifth wheel refrigerator and having to go through all that. And that helps quite a bit, because we've used ice chests in the past and loaded them up with heavy ice, and it has to be drained constantly, and just the rattling around and everything. There's just no ice needed with this, and we just plug it in, go down the road. You can actually hook this to another source of power if you need to when you're parked, like one of the solar power supplies, power bank type of thing. But anyway, that's one of the big ways that we use it, is just having that lunch, snacks, and drinks handy. Another way has been when we're on the road and we are going to get supplies. Let's say we've reached camp and maybe we have to go 50, 100 miles. We've went over 100 miles to a store before to pick up supplies. That's a long ways to bring refrigerated items back to our RV. So we're able to just stick them down in there where it's nice and cold. We can make it into a freezer if we have to, whatever. we want, we just set it, and it's extremely fast to come up to temperature, so we like that quite a bit. I mean, there's been times when I would just go out 15 minutes beforehand and start up the truck, get the thing going really cold if we're not using a power bank type situation, and it would just be ready to go to stick our groceries in and drive 100 miles back. Another way that we have used this quite a bit has been for an emergency fridge. Now, this is unfortunate. We really didn't want to have to use it this way, but it's a way that it's come in handy. We've been in the desert Southwest where it's been over 100 degrees Fahrenheit for a sustained period of time, and so it would make our refrigerator and our RV not keep things cold, and that doesn't help us. Things spoil and go bad, and we've actually lost groceries after we brought them home and put them in our refrigerator because it was just too hot and the refrigerator failed just from that excessive prolonged heat. So we're able to take all of the things that are very perishable and stick them into this as a secondary refrigerator, and it doesn't take up that much room. We just slid it right under the table and it was just fine. And then we just kept drinks and things like that in the refrigerator until we moved on. So those are three of the ways that we've been getting quite a bit of use out of this, and we've enjoyed it 100%. I mean, we have no problems with it at all. A bonus feature is price point. This thing costs about 1/3 of the price of other portable refrigerator freezer models that we've looked at. We'll be sure to put a link to this particular model in the video description. Please remember to comment, share, subscribe, and click on that little notification bell. Thanks for watching.